Hello, my earth signs. This is Keziah with All in the Cards, coming to do your what you need to know right now, family. Okay. I am doing what you need to know right now for each one of the earth signs combined in this one video. Okay. As you guys have been seeing on the page, sorry it took me a while to get to you guys, but I've been trying to split them up, family, because I have personals to do plus my personal life, right? Plus I run AllnDaKards.com, which is a store, and I have orders there. Okay. If you haven't checked this out, please go to AllnDaKards.com. I'm also, good news, yay, opening up personals again in the middle of June. So starting probably this weekend, I'll start opening it back up, putting it back on the website because it's been off since the ending of May. All right. Um, so what I want to say is this is what you want to know right now, what you need to know right now. Confirmation, clarification from the Most High, from my ancestors. All right. And you can look and check your sun, your moon, your rising. Remember, those are your top placements, okay, in your chart. All right. These are quick. Okay. So, what resonates, let it resonate. If it doesn't, that's okay. Okay. It'll be other readings that you can check out and look at. Okay. Earth signs. All right. So we're going normal, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. And I'm just going to pull from my deck. Okay. Pulling from the karmic deck. Okay. Or karmic cards, and from the Haunted House Tarot. All right, so let's get started. We're starting with Taurus first. Taurus, my bulls. Let's see what it is that you need to know right now, honey. Let's see what Taurus needs to know right now. Also, I want to say first to Taurus, it is timestamp here for you, but I want you to also know to go to the community tab under the post and look at the warning, because there is a warning in this energy for your sign specifically, in reference of the planetary alignment. Is not a good time for you to travel. I will tell you, this is what you need to know right now. It's not a good time to travel. It's not a good time for you to be maneuvering around very, because of the Mars is square Uranus, and Uranus is in Taurus right now. Okay. And it's, just be very careful. No conflict, no arguments, no nothing, because it could definitely, that's why we've seen a lot of the tensions and things that's going on with the planes and things of that sort. It's the planetary alignment. All right. So let's see what else you need to know right now, Taurus. What is Taurus needs to know right now? What does Taurus need to know? I can't take all of that answers. It's Taurus. What does Taurus need to know right now? 3 cards, ancestors. What is money? Okay. Money. Cleanse. Okay, so ancestors want you, Taurus, to cleanse. Okay, take your spiritual bath. Smudge your place. Cleanse your place with your smudges. I have mine on my desk. Okay, take your sages. Cleanse your area. Take your spiritual baths. Okay, cleanse your energy and your space. Okay, ancestors is saying that could be something that's coming in reference to your finances. You may have something that comes through during this time. That's why the ancestors want you guys to be still sometimes, right? Let's see what else, Taurus. Yeah, shocked. Okay, ancestors say you could be shocked, and it's all because you've been patient. If you want it, clarification, confirmation in reference of what it is, if you were asking or you wanted to know a specific yes or no out of this message, it's a no. The answer is telling you no right now. I feel like this comes in reference of that Mars squares Uranus energy. While I was telling you it's time for you to sit still. If you want to travel, no. If you want to do something that causes some type of money situation, no. Ancestors is saying because you will be shocked, it's time that you be very patient. Okay, so this is the same energy like I was telling you at the beginning that's coming through. All right. There could be, major things, competition, conflict. It could be obstacles, right? It's a very intense planetary alignment that is in place right now. Okay, Taurus. So that's answers is saying it. If you're trying to invest money, spend money in any way, don't do it. All right. Don't do it. Not right now. Not until next week. But it should end around Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay. What's the karmic energy for Taurus right now? What they need to know. Okay. You got 2. All right. You got the Capricorn energy. You may have Capricorn in your chart. And on the bottom is the South Node, which is all about trouble. Okay. Like I was telling you. But what came out for you guys is Capricorn and Libra. So you could have that Taurus somewhere in your chart, very proud. Okay. And it's telling you to dedicate dedication to achieve, cooperation to be perfect. Okay, so you may be trying to work on something right now in reference of achieving something, but you know it could be something that you're trying to do, making things, cooperating with something to make it perfect. And since want you to focus on the decision about whatever it is that you need to make, the results or resulting from rules that may be imposed, or there could be something that could be resulting from fairness that is shown. Okay, so you may get something that is shown of being fair when it comes to something legal for you right now. So if it's some type of legal situation, it is looking like it's going to come out in your favor. If it's something in reference of some type of work situation where there's rules and regulations and policies and things like that, you need to be focusing on that and doing the right thing. In reference of the karmic turnaround on this, your goals could be right now some type of relationships, or it could be, or maybe it is, okay, at this time, or your day-to-day reality of something, right? But you need to look at the beauty of it all. Okay, take a bird's eye view to look at exactly what it is that you can change, or the way of changing it. Okay, and that could be what Answers is telling you to be a little patient about. Maybe it's something that you had a question about work, about love, about something legal or something of that sort, and Answers is telling you no. Use the most business-like way in whatever situation you're going through right now, and do it with your partner or with someone that you can share that this energy with. You could be receiving some type of news or email or messages in the very soon. Okay, somebody could be reaching out to you. You may want to listen up and watch for signs. Okay, and Answers also want you to know, play chess, not checkers. Okay, it could be something in reference of your health. Okay, so be very mindful of some things that you could be going through at this time, Taurus. Let's pull a few cards. I always forget to start my timer. All right, Taurus. Yeah, it's money. Answers is definitely showing there is some type of financial abundance coming in for you. This, I feel like you don't have to do anything when it comes to money. I feel like the money is going to come into you. It's something that you've been putting forward, okay? Like you've been working towards, or whether, and it could be with a Sagittarius. Also, this is your energy, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy is here. So I do feel like in reference of your health, it could also be something coming up in reference of your health. But it's some type of stability, some type of financial income. That's a new job, something coming in, Taurus. All right, that's going to be profitable for you. Yes, the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, something that's going to come in that's going to allow you to be able to retire, honey. Okay, you might, I don't know why I'm hearing lottery. Answers want you to maybe play the lottery. Okay, that's for somebody. That's not for everybody. I'm not saying everybody going to hit the lottery, but the way this looking is definitely looking good for whoever that is. Okay, especially with the nine of, but Answers to say, don't be all in your head about a situation. You're overthinking something. Okay, this could be in reference of some type of situation. Answers is definitely giving, with that money, it was shock. Okay, so it could go both ways for somebody. Okay, is the way the energy is coming through. But with it coming out with that financial situation, it's definitely showing. It's like as if somebody got locked up for can go both ways. This is also about your mental, somebody overthinking a situation, but it's going to come out being a prosperous situation for you. This is turning. It's giving me two messages. But Answers is also saying this could be about somebody who gets in locked up. Remember, we had the Justice card here, and you wind up getting a lawsuit behind it and wind up getting some money and getting let go, right? That's that Libra energy here about something going your way, right? Something resulting from fairness that's going to be shown in some shape, form, or fashion. And it also goes back to any situation where you're all in your head, because the Eight of Swords is about overthinking something, about you being in your mind about it, about you feeling restricted within your mind. But in actuality, in due time, you're going to come out fine. Okay. Clarity on the shock for Taurus. Clarity on the shock for Taurus, ancestors. Yeah, the Seven of Wands, something you've been battling with, something that has been very, very a burden, has been a big burden to you, has been something you've been trying to carry uphill. But the Ancestors is showing on your soul right now. Your Ancestors is having your back. The patience is here. It's all about having patience. Something will be revealed. Yeah, see the toxic. Some of you have addictions. Okay, I have the Devil card and the five of Cups. If you, and the answers to say, you got to be patient with yourself, but you can't lie to yourself either. You're still addicted, or still obsessing, or still attached to some type of abusive situation, behavior, or relationship. And if you don't stop it, you're going to be grieving the situation, and that's when it's going to not be the ladder where you're going to receive the abundance. You're going to be giving the abundance away. You see what I'm saying? That's why ancestors said, don't be shocked because you're battling something. But if you're not doing the greater good and changing some things, yeah, it's going to make you very emotional. It's going to put you on the chopping block, the Four of Wands, okay? And the King of Cups, okay? Definitely something here in reference of dealing with someone who is a water sign as well as another Capricorn energy here. You got Capricorn and Libra all over your chart. All over your reading. Also, a lot here in reference of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here as well. Okay. And definitely it's Capricorn all over your chart. Okay. So, all over your spread. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or some type of Capricorn could be coming in, or you attached to that Capricorn Taurus in some way in reference of a relationship is showing. Not sure exactly which way that is for you, but it is something you need to let go of. You need to start planning some things out with this Three of Wands, because it could be detrimental. And ancestors also is telling you to be patient with yourself. All right. So that's your message, Taurus. That's your message. All right. Moving on. All right. Moving on, Virgo. Let's move on to my Virgos. All right, let me shuffle up the cards. Virgos, timestamp here. Virgos, what is the messages that Virgos need to know right now for Virgos? What is the messages that Virgos need to know right now? It's the messages for Virgos and sisters that they need to know. Ancestors for Virgos of what they need to know right now. Right now in the energy of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Ancestors, please give us messages for Virgos. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, so I have cleanse, patience, this year, and a hell yeah. And I have negative energy on the bottom of the deck. Somebody trying to play you, somebody trying to come at you. This is negative energy. This could be spells. This could be hexes. There's something or someone that's trying to stop you. But they're trying to stop you because of some type of situation that maybe has happened this year. I have year here. Okay. This may have happened this year, or it could be in the years to come. That's why the ancestors is telling you it's time to cleanse. You must cleanse yourself, right? Taking your spiritual baths, Virgo, cleansing your space, and also cleansing yourself of people, of things that are toxic, that don't serve your highest good, all right? And ancestors want you to be patient with self about whatever this is, have faith, and be of gratitude. And there's a hell yeah here. Okay, so if you wanted to know if you had a question about anything, yes or no, ancestors is giving you a strong yes, okay, about the situation. Even if you wanted to know if somebody was trying to come up against you, or if someone is out to get you. But I feel like the ancestors is saying, that's behind you. That's why the ancestors say cleanse. But let's see what the karmic energy is, and then I'll clarify that for you, Virgo, okay? But this is what you need to know right now. So it could be somebody trying to put something or send something your way of negative. And remember, it doesn't have to always be black magic, even though it says that on the card. Negative energy can be sent to you by just somebody talking bad about you, right? So it could be many things. It doesn't always have to be that somebody's doing a spell or a hex, although that could be. But I just want you to understand it. When it says someone is out to get you, that's letting you know that somebody is, bringing that negative energy your way. Karmic energy for the Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Karmic energy for Virgos at this time of what they need to know. Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising. Karmic energy for Virgos. Thank you, ancestors. Have faith. You got it twice. Your main message is to have faith and be patient. Definitely the North Node came out for your karmic energy right now. And that goes back to having faith in seeking oneness, right? And with all there is. Okay, ancestors want you to know. That's about you, definitely understanding that right now, you need to be of gratitude and be of patience, okay? Because it's about your faith. This is a test that you're going through. That's why ancestors gave you the main two cards for you of what you need to know right now is to cleanse. And cleansing doesn't just mean clean your body. It means clean your life up, right? But have patience, because it's a lot of things that's happening in this year for you. Do not worry about the many things that you could be going through. Okay. That's one of the main messages that's on the card. Do not worry. Okay. And now is the time for you to keep yourself involved. It could be some things that are, keep yourself involved with whatever it is that you may feel that, you need to change, or you need to, be involved with to keep that, raise your vibration. That's what the energy is here. Right. There will be, success from hidden tendencies, things that try to come at you. These things will reciprocate positive energy if you put that out. See, because it goes back to karmic energy when it comes to this. See, what people put out and send to you will go right back to them. So that's what the ancestors is saying. You don't need to really worry about that. You're going to benefit from, you know, things that are going to come at you that's going to feel like miracles, that's going to be like overwhelming events. And you know, you may even prosper from getting a job that you didn't think you was going to get, Virgo. Success is going to come from hidden tendencies, hidden things. Okay, that's what the ancestors is saying in your cards. This is the North Node in the 12th house. Okay, so this is the karmic energy that you're dealing with at this time. Let's clarify this. Let's clarify this cleanse for Virgo right now, what they need to know, ancestors. The cleanse for Virgo in reference to what they need to know. What flipped over is the moon. Okay, Cancer, Pisces energy with who you could be dealing with the Six of Cups. Something from your past is hidden. Ancestors want you to clean it up, all right? Or they want you to, and that's black magic too. So if it's something that you were wondering about, yes. Okay, somebody is trying to throw something at you, Virgos. Okay, and it's something about someone from your past. Okay, this is, it calls for you to do healing, shadow work. It could be because you're out of balance or they're out of balance. Okay, but that's why ancestors want you to do your spiritual baths. Okay, do your spiritual cleansings because there is some negative energy coming your way. Now is the time that you should be working with that full moon energy. Okay, to banish and return to sender and things of that sort, to send that energy away from you. It is definitely something from the past that I'm seeing here. What is the ancestors trying to say in reference of this moon energy, in reference of Virgo's cleansing? Clarity. Virgo's cleansing because of this moon energy. Yeah, you know, something that's been a battle, something that's trying to come up against you. Look at all that fire energy. And ancestors is showing, you know, this is something that, you know, it could have been you harming self. Okay, something once again you need to heal from. Okay, fire energy, fire signs. Okay, could be prominent to this. Okay, I'm seeing 7 different situations, 7 different people. Fire element, air, Leo, Sagittarius, but also water. And it also could be that fire and water fighting against each other. But I have a lot of fire and a lot of swords. I'm sorry, this is the Ace of Swords, right? So the Ace of Swords is clarity. So you're gonna get clarity in whatever this situation is. That's why ancestors said be patient. Why is the have faith here for Virgo multiple times? Have faith. Yeah, because it's what you're moving forward to do. It's whatever you're focused on. And you may be grieving, you may be tired of waiting within the last 5 months. It may be getting very rough for you in reference of holding on. But you know what the ancestors say? You gotta hold on, have faith, okay? Listen to the song Optimistic. I've been listening to that a lot lately, okay, Virgos? But that's what the ancestors want you to do. Ancestors also don't want you to turn to a lot of drinking. I'm seeing a lot of wine here, okay? So the ancestors is saying don't turn to, you know, alcohol and so forth to make you feel like it's something that's going to help you feel better. Okay, it's all about you continue to press forward. What else, ancestors, in reference of this year in the hell year for Virgo? The year in the hell year for Virgo. The year in the hell year. Clarity on the year in the hell year for Virgo, please. Around what they need to know right now, please, ancestors. Thank you. A tower moment. Okay, so you may have had a major tower moment in conflict and strife this year in some shape, form, or fashion. Something that has crashed down, something that was unexpectedly has changed for you. And if it hasn't happened, it will. Yeah, it's been a lot of conflict for you, a lot of things, but you're gonna have some success out of this. Okay, is what I'm seeing here, is what the ancestors is saying. There's definitely going to be some type of success. It could have even came in reference of a legal situation, yeah, or finances. The ancestors is showing the wheel of fortune with the 5 of Pentacles. So there's going to be a change in your finances. Okay, so if that's what you were wanting to know, that's why the ancestors gave you a strong hell yeah. Things are about to change for you this year, Virgos, in reference of your finances. Okay, you're coming out of that. Okay, you're getting ready to get the key to some things. Why is the black magic here? I feel like there was something or someone that was holding you back or putting some type of blockage in your way. Is that what the ancestors is trying to say? Ancestors, thank you. Yes, And in reference of work, it definitely was some type of situation that was sent your way, especially in reference of you getting some type of, love towards what it is. It was like a blockage, and this comes from something and someone from the past. I feel like it was water element or either fire, but they tried to block you, and it's because you are the star of whatever it is that you work in, or whatever it is in reference of bringing in money or whatever, because I have the 8 of Pentacles, and look at how she looks like the star in the middle of the star, right, of the pentagram. So yes, so that is the energy that is here. I hope that gave you some information. I am going to move on. Peace, family. Okay, Capricorn, what you need to know right now for my caps. Capricorns, time stamped here. What does Capricorn need to know right now? Those want to fall out. Lovers and secrets. Okay, some crimes and something about some situations going on. On the bottom of the deck is crime, kidnap, robbery, murder. Something bad has happened. So something bad has already happened, okay? Or could be getting ready to happen, okay? There's a crime. And there's something attached to the lovers. Lovers would be Gemini energy as well, okay? So it could be attached to Capricorn, to some type of air sign lovers, okay? Lovers is like, and it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, but there's something here, romance, a romantic situation, something around intimacy, sex, affairs, dating, attraction, and flirting. Okay, that there's some secrecy around. The ancestors is saying there's some hidden truths, there's some hidden knowledge or hidden information around this lover situation. It could be something that could turn into some type of crime, so be very careful, Capricorns. Okay, this could be there. That could be the secret of the lover doing some type of crime, or some type of secrecy behind some type of situation that's happened or went on already behind this lover. Okay, what else does Capricorn need to know in reference to the messages that are here, ancestors? What else? Capricorn ancestors, what is the message for Capricorn and what they need to know? Thank you. Negative energy. Friends. This has something to do with a lover or a friend, or a lover that's a friend, or some type of situation that's around a friend or associates. This isn't, I don't like this energy, okay? This energy goes back to somebody doing something shisty, okay? Somebody lying, somebody, trying to steal from you in some way. Somebody is the hidden information or the hidden secrecy, could be some type of hex that somebody is throwing at you. Okay, but someone is out to get you. And remember, we've seen the crime, we've seen the robbery, we've seen the murder, we've seen the whatever was on the crime card, in reference of, things happening, something bad may have already happened. But there's definitely, I feel like the secrets in reference of the way that it came out like this is like lovers, secret, and negative energy. Okay, so that could be the negative energy that you're dealing with at this time. You could be dealing with someone who is lying to you about something. Okay, somebody who is not telling the full truth. They may be trying to act like they're romancing you in some shape, form, or fashion when they're trying to get at you. It could be somebody, a scammer, okay, trying to scam you out of something, coming at you in reference of love, okay. But really, in actuality, this is also giving somebody doing sex magic, okay, to keep you bind into a situation. This is definitely giving, something attached to friends. This could also be a friend that is doing this. There's some secrecy behind this. This could be somebody trying to bring you into some type of criminal activity. This could be somebody hiding their past, their background, what they were, them being an actual criminal. Okay, it could be that. And there could also be, it's just something about some friends or some lovers or someone that's secretive, and there's someone that's trying to come at you, Capricorns. Let's see what else ancestors want you to know. Karmic energy around Capricorns at this time and what they need to know. Karmic energy for Caps. The karmic energy around Caps, please, at this time. Thank you. Okay, so right now the ancestors is granting you, it's definitely granting you a lot of blessings and good fortune, okay, is what I'm seeing here when it comes to this Jupiter energy. And it's Jupiter in Leo, okay, and it's you could be dealing with a Leo, okay. But what I'm also seeing here is the good fortune, but also ancestors is saying, it's time for you to maybe step into some type of leadership position or leadership over your life. The blessings are coming in from your creativity, creativity, and you being creative in your life in some shape, form, or fashion. But it's also back to do what you want to do. Okay. Um, and that comes with good fortune. The ancestors also want you to know around the karmic energy for you right now, Capricorn, is for you to learn or to teach. Having self-confidence and to create whatever it is that you want right now is definitely a go. Like, so you put your energy into something positive for self, like creating things, and that's going to bring you prosperity in some shape, form, or fashion, is what the ancestors is saying. What you learn, remember, each one teach one. And the ancestors say, be positive, have faith, take a chance on doing whatever it is that you want to do. It's time for you to grow and expand, and that's going to result in impressing a lot of different things and people that may want to pour into you like you've poured into others. But this is the time. This is your time for that. So some pieces of this may resonate with you and some may not. And that's okay, right? Everything is not going to resonate with every Capricorn. Some parts of the reading may and some parts may not. Let's clarify this lovers though. All right. Let's clarify the lovers that we had at the beginning. Let's see what it is. It looks like the blessings also are going to pour into you because of what someone else has tried to do to you, Capricorn. Lovers. Why is lovers here for Capricorn ancestors? Thank you. Yeah. Somebody you invested in, okay? Somebody you may even been waiting on, okay? But they're being strategic about how they go about it, or you're being strategic also. Somebody has Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, which is an air sign in their chart, and you could be dealing with another earth sign as well when it comes to this lover, or an air sign, okay, is what I'm seeing, if this resonates with you in reference of the lovers and that secrecy and so forth. Or even if it's a friend, because we had two different groups of people here. So this could be a lover or a friend. Remember, you had lovers and friends come out, right? And so it is. And so the ancestors want you to know it's whatever you've invested in them. That's why that good energy of Jupiter is going to come back to you. Remember, Jupiter is about a gift and a curse, right? It's all about how you and what you create and your self-confidence of creating what it is that you want, right? But you have to learn a lesson from the different things that you should know now and be able to recognize in your spiritual walk in reference of what is seeming to be as a curse or a blessing or a blessing, right? Secrets. What is these secrets? Woo! Wow, that's a lot that flew out. So let's see. All right, so the ancestors is showing, yeah, you made a decision. Okay, so the secrecy is somebody has some type of addiction. It's abusive relationship, a toxic situation. Somebody is definitely hiding something in reference of their children. It looks like a baby father or a father or someone that I have the Emperor and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, this was the Devil card. So there's definitely somebody hiding a lot of secrecy, but there's some type of decision that was made. I have the Two of Swords in reverse. That maybe you already making a decision, or somebody that is doing this or trying to do this to you has already made the decision to bring this negative energy at you in some way, as well as keep it secrets, right? So you want to be very careful. Look at the man with the gun. That is someone that is a male. That is a Aries male, okay? You want to be very careful with this Aries male, especially if you have two kids, okay, by this Aries male. There's some type of toxicity, still some type of, this is the devil. So look at the relationship. Look at how, the devil is pulling the strings. There's some toxic behavior or something toxic between this situation that's here. And it has to do in reference of this male. That is this is what came out to clarify secrets, okay? The secrets is the hidden truth, the hidden knowledge or information, okay? Ancestors gave the devil, the Two of Pentacles, and the Emperor, and the Two of Swords. All right, so this is definitely about some type of situation that somebody is hiding, major secrets, and this person is trying to take control over the situation by any means necessary. Okay, this person also this person definitely could carry a gun. Okay, so be very careful in reference of this hidden secret. And it looks like, remember, we've seen that this person is bringing this negative energy in. Okay, this person is toggling a lot of things in their life. They're just, it looks like they have some addictions. They have some abusive behavior in some shape, form, or fashion, where it's like they're trying to juggle their money, balance out their money in multiple different ways. They don't know what to actually do with their money. I have the number 22 here, which is definitely giving me trickery, manipulation, and definitely somebody trying to embarrass you. If not, put this, try to be out to get you in some shape, form, or fashion, Capricorn. Clarity on the black magic that's here for Capricorn's ancestors. Thank you. Yeah, it could come in reference of some woman. This is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is the Queen and the King of Wands. So that's a couple. This could be a couple working against you. This could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again energy. Okay, but this is definitely who's coming towards you in reference, or either you're already going through this situation, and that could be the couple that I'm seeing here in reference of the lovers. Okay, that you've wasted time or energy or some capacity of this being a relationship with someone that is either dealing with another fire sign, or you are the fire. I mean, well, this is Capricorn, so it has to be you're dealing with a fire sign that's dealing with another fire sign, and this is the couple. This is the Queen, and this is the King of Wands, and that's the lovers. And remember, we had the secrets between it, and that's the negative energy that's here. Somebody trying to out to get you. So if that's not the case in reference of love, this could be two people that you're working with. That's you. They're trying to carry you. They're trying to carry you, literally trying to carry you. Okay, which means in slang means they're trying to carry you for bad. They be trying to play you. Okay, that's that negative energy. Friends in reference of Capricorns and sisters. Yeah, they're playing chess, not checkers, and they're coming for you. So you got to be very careful. Okay, you got to be very careful in reference of who this is. This could be somebody who is also pregnant. I have the Empress here, or either they're trying to steal money. All right, so that's your messages. I don't like it, but I have to be truthful in the messages, Capricorn. This is your messages. Hit the like button on the video. I will see you guys soon. Much love. Peace.